My name is Bethany Welling, and this is Emily Grace Galt, and we are daughters of Myra Galt, who is the CEO and creator of Galt Advocacy. Growing up with siblings with special needs is that you get a different view and perspective of life that not a lot of people get to experience. It makes you really humble. It's challenging at times, but it's a viewpoint that I wouldn't have any other way. Like, I really appreciate growing up with siblings with special needs. Emily is really into singing and dancing. She's very creative as far as movement. She loves to play baseball and dance, anything with group activities and sports. My other sister, Molly, is really into art and theater and drama. So even though they have these disabilities and special needs, they are still individuals that have amazing personalities and creative talents. I personally believe that they live their best lives. Their lives are full of color, full of fun, especially for Emily and Molly. They look at the world with a childlike wonder. I personally don't think they realize that they're inspiring the world with who they are. I don't think their special needs hinders them in any way, and I don't think people realize that. People sometimes look at people with Down syndrome or special needs and like say poor them, or they can't do this, can't do that, but they don't look at life that way. So with Emily, she comes alive when she's dancing. She does hip hop dance, and you can just see in her eyes that like she's loving the group environment. She loves being with her friends. She loves dancing. Molly comes alive the moment she puts on her dress up, the moment she's got her makeup on and there's an audience watching her. She loves to be in the theater. So I personally see their personalities shine when they are doing the hobbies that they love. The most difficult thing about having siblings with special needs is that your patience will be challenged a lot, to the point where you're not sure if you can keep pushing it with them, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it. And you know, they can't help a lot of the ways that they express themselves, whether that's with their frustration. They can't help it. So sometimes your patience will be pushed. It's challenging, but at the end of the day, it's very rewarding. Yes, the sacrifices have been worth it because it makes me a better person, it makes me humble, it makes me appreciate everybody, all types of people with special needs or not. It makes you be a lot more humble to people's circumstances or who they are as a person. My mom started Galt Advocacy when I was in middle school. I was about 13 or 14 when she started getting it going. She worked a lot of hours, put a lot of effort into it. There were times where I didn't see her much, but now looking back on it years later, it's been over 10 years that she's been doing this, and I see the fruit and how many families have been, they've gotten the support that they need through Galt Advocacy. So it's been worth it, and I love seeing my mom fight for people who need that voice to fight for them. There's a really strong need for Galt Advocacy to help support the community. For people, there's people that don't even know about in-home supportive services. There's people who are going through their IEPs and the demands are not being met. I cannot stress enough of how much the community needs Galt Advocacy and their team to fight for the families of this community who need that voice, or they're just not even sure what the next step is. The older I've gotten, I've seen how special and rare that is. There's not a lot of people who will literally put their time and blood, sweat, and tears into helping these families fight for the needs of their kids and putting the kids first. My favorite part about Galt Advocacy is watching the lives of families be changed through Galt Advocacy and the team. My mom has created a team culture I personally haven't seen anything like it. The team culture of Galt Advocacy, everybody works really hard everyone works really hard to support that family and the needs. The marketing team is super passionate about what they do. Everybody on the phone calls, on the hearings, everybody doing the intakes, going to the IEPs, everybody's really passionate about what they do and create a team culture of acceptance and support, and everybody's really hardworking. Hang in there, be strong, and it's a battle that you're not facing alone. There's so many other families that know what it's like to feel alone or not know what the next step is, and I love that Galt Advocacy wants to be that person to hold your hand and